In this video, we'll explain 1/2 inch overlay cabinet doors, how to measure cabinet openings, and how to calculate the proper door sizes for those cabinet openings. Hi, my name's Brady, and I'll explain the 1/2 inch overlay concept and how you can be sure of ordering cabinet doors of the exact sizes your project needs. First, I'll show what we mean by 1/2 overlay. While cabinet makers sometimes use different overlays, the 1/2 inch overlay is by far the most often used. In most cases, 1/2 inch overlay means that the cabinet door is larger than the cabinet opening on all four sides by 1/2 inch. The video playing shows a single cabinet door covering the cabinet opening with the 1/2 inch overlay outlined. Notice the outline is 1/2 inch from the opening on all four sides. Although most cabinet doors are single cabinet doors, some cabinet openings are wider and use double cabinet doors. When two cabinet doors are used to cover the opening, the 1/2 inch overlay applies to only three sides of each cabinet door. On the side where the double doors meet, in the center of the opening, there's no overlay. The picture at right shows how double cabinet doors mounted with 1/2 inch overlay cover the cabinet opening. Now we'll go over the process of measuring a cabinet opening for a single door and calculating the door size needed to cover that opening with 1/2 inch overlay. When using a 1/2 inch overlay in a single cabinet door to cover the cabinet opening, just add the 1/2 inch overlay to the left side, to the right side, the top, and the bottom. So an opening width of 12 inches, we'll use a cabinet door with a width of 13 inches. The height of the cabinet door with a 1/2 inch overlay will be the opening height plus 1 inch. Now let's look at wider cabinet openings that need double cabinet doors. And here's a description of how to calculate the proper sizes for double doors with 1/2 inch overlay. First, measure the width and height of the cabinet opening. Because we're using two doors to cover the opening, we need to divide the opening width by 2. Unlike using a single door, double doors only have the 1/2 inch overlay to three sides, the top, the bottom, and one side. Remember, the width of the double door only overlays the opening on one side and not in the center where the doors will meet. There's one additional point to consider with double doors that we'll explain now. If the double doors don't have a small gap between them, they'll touch when closing. To allow the doors to close without touching, we reduce the width of each door slightly. The normal width subtraction is 1/16 of an inch. And here's the formula used to order the correct size of double doors. For this example, we'll assume the cabinet opening is 30 inches wide and 26.5 inches high. Dividing the 30-inch opening width by 2 equals 15 inches. Next, subtracting 1/16 from 15 inches equals 14 and 15/16 inches. Finally, adding the 1/2 inch overlay gives a final door width of 15 and 7/16 inches for each of the double doors. Because the height of the cabinet door will overlay the opening on both the top and bottom, the correct height of the door will be the opening height plus 1 inch. So for an opening of 30 inches by 26.5 inches, the proper size for double doors would be 15 and 7/16 by 27.5 for each door. Cabinetdoors.com is the leading source for your cabinet door needs online. We've been making custom cabinet doors since 1980, and we've shipped millions into all 50 states. We're proud of our Better Business Bureau A+ rating, and our customer referral rate is over 97%.